Why the do businesses raise money?
Why the do people invest in loss-making businesses?
Let's find out. In this episode, let's discuss a few things that businesses need to focus on, according to me.
No, according to me. Okay, Mr. Big Guy, what do you think are the most important things for businesses?
What can be important, man? The most important thing for a business? Money? 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 In business terms, it's not called revenue. That money is called EBITDA.
What is EBITDA?
EBITDA is what my company is actually making in terms of cash. It's earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. And while depreciation and amortization is confusing the shit out of you, I know you. It's not that complicated. It's basically the earnings before I have to pay random shit out and before I make random shit from the government. Earning before all the taxes that I need to pay out.
So essentially it's earnings before or earnings after or revenue after I've paid everyone else off. I've paid everyone in my company off. I've paid for the material. I've paid for the services. I've paid for the person who delivers my stuff. Everything, right?
Yes, but before you pay the bank, before you pay the government, and before you get some break from the government, which is all like tax cheating, but like good cheating, but like not cheating, but
Ethical
like
cheating.
Ethical cheating, but like not really, but like we'll find out.
So earnings once you've paid everyone, but the bank and the government.
Yes, and that is a very important number because I can only invest in a company which is actually making money. But why are people investing in companies which never make money?
Because they are making revenue. People are focusing on the big, juicy revenue number that is out there.
What do you think makes people raise money?
So if we look at it on the logical side of things, people raise money because they need money to grow.
Okay.
We say this to more founders than we like to admit, that money makes money. It takes money to make money. So people raise money because they don't have their own money to make money.
Cash flow is the most important term in a business. Cash flow means how cash flows through my company. And that is cash coming in, cash getting reduced with all the expenses that it's going through, and cash getting left at the end. Most companies are aware of this, but are not aware of this. What I mean, most companies know, bhai, bank mein paisa khatam ho gaya, to hum gaye. Most companies don't know कि भाई बैंक में पैसा is the most important thing.
Okay.
So sources of cash flow, same three. Yes?
Sure, we're talking about money hitting the bank. So if we're talking about money hitting our bank, either we get money from the bank, either we get money from investors, or we get money from customers.
Lovely. To get money from customers, we need marketing. To market, we need money. For money, we need customers. Holy shit, I'm tired. I don't have the money. I don't come from a rich family. What do? I need investors.
For customers, we need marketing. For marketing, we don't need money. For ads, we need money. Paid ads is what we do. We look at your business, we understand your customer, we understand how you help your customer, and then we help you sell to that customer. This is a paid ad.
Paid ads are not marketing. Paid ads are not content. This is not a paid ad. This is a wake-up call. If you're a founder, run paid ads now. What's the difference though, man? Marketing, paid ads, content, same thing. Like where am I stuck? Where am I wrong?
Oh, it's massively different. Each thing has its own purpose. Marketing gets you out there. Marketing tells me that, okay, this is Akhil. He runs Thought Bistro because I have seen Akhil's face on Instagram, on a billboard, on YouTube, here, there, everywhere. That's marketing. Paid ads is when I am a business owner and I see Akhil coming to me and talking about, hey, are you struggling with this? This is how I can help you. I know this is the pain you are going through, and click now to get this offer. That is a paid ad. It very clearly targets me if I'm a potential customer of you. If I'm not a potential customer of you, I do not see that.
No. My reel worked very well. I ran money on it and I got a customer. So is the reel a paid ad?
A reel is not a paid ad.
But why?
A reel talks about you. We founders have this disease where we love to talk about us. So we talk about, oh, this laptop is so good. Oh, it's so fast. Oh, it does my work amazingly. It has this feature. It has so much RAM. It has so much memory. Yada, 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 yada. This laptop does my work as fast as I want it to do. This laptop is not slow. This is an ad. But when we talk about the product, when we talk about the features, it'll get a lot of views. It'll get a lot of likes. But are views and likes what we're after, or are we after money in the bank?
How can a person run marketing and actually make money from it? Because most people, most founders are running marketing, running money into the ground and have no clue. They don't know what my money does. And this is not one or two founders. This is like hundreds of them that we've personally spoken to. I think that's the difference between paid ads. In a paid ad, if money is not hitting the bank,
you shut the ad.
And it's not doing its purpose. But in marketing, हाँ यार देखा होगा, कभी तो देखेंगे ही, अगर मेरी विजिबिलिटी बन गई तो शायद मेरे पास सेल आ जाए.
This is not to say that marketing is not important. Marketing is very important, but marketing is a long-term play. We think about people we know today. We think about the Mintras, the Swiggies, the Zomatos of the world. When did they blow up versus when did they start? They are running paid ads till date. I get Swiggy ads, I get Blinkit ads every single day. So these behemoths are still running paid ads. Why aren't you?
To name one, Boat is one such company. Boat has a 3,000 crore revenue. Boat has a negative 60 crores in profit, which means they lose 60 crores a year. And Boat has a 10,000 crore valuation, right? Now, these terms, while they're confusing, it means that Boat spends a lot of its money in marketing, till date has not made money, EBITDA, and yet is idolized like, holy shit, that is the company I want to be. Revenue is how much money is coming into the company from customers and from selling your goods and services.
Loss is when the revenue that is coming in is less than all of the things I spend to make my product and make my company run. So if I get 100 rupees and I'm spending 200 rupees on employees, goods, taxes, electricity, rent, all of these expenses put together, then I am 100 rupees loss per product I make or per hour of service that I sell.
Valuation is how much my investors believe my company should be worth, which means how much are they willing to put in to actually buy my company at.
Okay, so we have Boat on one side where you're saying a loss is bad, but let's look at Zepto. They entered a market where there were two giants who existed. If they do not go this way, if they do not raise money, they do not raise money fast and run at a loss so that they can even compete, these 21-year-old guys would have been done. They would have been chewed up and thrown out and coughed out by Swiggy and Zomato in the matter of like days, not even months.
And that is when raising money makes sense. It is that when I will be making this much money, my company will be profitable. To get to this much money, I need to market, sale, paid ad, can do whatever I want and do it fast, do it now.
Whatever I need, not I want.
And quick, like as quick as I can do it. But now let me break a belief. Yeah, there's a company called Zerodha. Zerodha has two owners. Zerodha is a multi-billion-dollar company. Zerodha has never raised debt. It has never raised investment. These two guys just killed it, the Kamath brothers. And that is something to be idolized, man. And they are brokers. They are in an industry where there are plenty of people. So now that is a study by itself, and maybe we should do a full episode on this Zerodha. Ask Nikhil Kamath to come and talk to us, because why not? Maybe he can explain you better.
See, that's where I feel like there is no one answer. Is there one answer?
No and yes. At the end of the day, at some point, you have to make money. And if after 13, 14 years of your lifespan, you're still not making money, there might be an issue. There is this thing called a hot potato, right? Potato is hot, so I'll pass it to you. And then the potato is hot, so I'll pass it to you. If all we are doing is raising money from one investor and then going to the next and raising money and then going to the next and raising money, at some point we have to realize that it is a completely unsustainable company. And then I'm completely wrong, because there are people like Amazon who exist, who have never made money. There are companies like Boat who exist, Zepto who exists, Zomato who exists. These are the companies that are examples of, if I were to talk about a company, they would not be a fundamentally sound company.
They aren't a fundamentally sound company if we look at it from the traditional view of finance.
But the traditional view of finance also says that markets are efficient, which means if they are being valued at 10,000 crores despite a 1,000 crore loss, they are worth 10,000 crores because the markets believe they are. So we might just be stupid people sitting here talking about behemoths while not being a behemoth ourselves yet.
We're getting there.
We'll get there. Will we get there? Get in the comments below and let us know if we'll ever get there. And see you on the other side.